Okay, I got to get everything set up for our little note dispenser that we're working on, so just give me a minute. But we're going to add decals to this and also seal everything in with UV resin. And I'll tell you kind of how we got to this part of the process in the meanwhile. That's all glitter, and I did color by color, sealing it with glossy Mod Podge as I went and letting it dry in between. And the reason why I do this is that's how I find that I don't get the glitter like mixing on the areas that I don't want it to mix. That's like the easiest way I can put to do it. So in between, for example, I start with the black and the pink at the same time because they're at opposite ends. I'll let it dry, and then I'll go in and seal it with glossy Mod Podge, let that dry, then move on to the next two, and then I do my yellow last. In between, I'll take a dry brush like this and just brush away the excess glitter, and then it doesn't mix, and we're left with this spot right here. So, okay. I am going to go ahead and make sure my light is ready over here, because obviously we're going to be working with that today. We are going to go right in with the UV resin because I need a smooth surface to apply my decals. These are the decals. I cut them out on my Cricut, and that's what we're going to add. So let me make sure this is all set up. Oops. Make sure we get a decent angle for everybody to see. I do post my recordings, so if you miss it or you can't watch the whole thing, just check out my channel. Okay, so this silicone brush I'm going to use again. It looks like I have some UV resin from a different project on there, so I'm going to go ahead and kind of clean that off. That's why I love these brushes. You just put them right under the lamp, and then you can peel it right away, right off, and reuse it. So that is what I'm doing first to get that clean, and then we're going to apply some UV resin to the top. We also need to do the sides because I'm going to wrap around our decals to the sides there. Hey, nope, definitely not edible. This is a pop-up note dispenser. That's what we're working on today. Made a teacher design. But first I gotta cure the UV that's on my brush here because that's what I'm gonna be using to add the UV resin. Oh my gosh, sorry guys. I forgot. You probably heard the phone ring. I forgot to put my my phone on silent. My bad. Okay, great. So that's all cured. Look how great these brushes are. It peels right off. That's why you want to use these with the UV resin. And then you just reuse it. Okay, we are going to go ahead and smooth up the surface of our pop-up note dispenser. I just got to really make sure I have room here so that you guys can see what's going on. There we go. Hey, Zaid. Thanks for popping in, you guys. Okay, so on these, because they're slightly curved, I do like to do one side at a time so that I avoid it dripping everywhere and running off the edges. So I'm adding my UV resin, and then I'm using my brush. You have to be kind of careful on this part because, like I said, it's curved, so we don't want it running over the edge and dripping everywhere and giving you reason to have to, like, sand it later. So you push the UV as far as you can to the edge without it going over. And I do half at a time. Get the edges really good. We'll go back and do the actual like side of the edges. Hi, this is actually a pop-up note dispenser. So I glittered the note dispenser. And now I'm going to go ahead, I'm sealing it with UV resin, and then we're going to add decals to crisp up the design here. And then we'll add another layer of UV resin to seal everything in, because we don't want it like popping up whenever it's used. So, hey, yeah. So I'm really excited. Thanks for popping in and saying hi, guys. I can't believe there's 40 of you already. If you just popped in, this is a pop-up note dispenser. I glittered it, and now we're sealing it, and then I'm going to add, you guys have to see how good it looks when you add the decals. It makes a world of difference. Okay, this is looking pretty good. I am going to take my heat tool to this because I'm in my garage. That's where my craft room is. And this gets a little thick when the temperatures are colder, which it is right now. So thank you. I just looked at it eye level because I missed a little spot in the middle here to spread the UV out to. Okay, so let me get my heat tool. This is the tool I use in case you're new here. Woo! And this just adds a little heat. It thins it out. If there's any bubbles in my resin, it's going to help me with that. It'll level everything and just give it that smooth surface that we need for the decals. So that's what I'm going for here. I do like to look at it eye level. That's why it's off camera sometimes, because I can't see it at eye level when it's under the camera. But that's looking pretty good. I'm going to give it a little bit more heat. And then it's going to be ready to go underneath that UV lamp. I don't want it to run off the sides, so get that on the edges. I think this is about good. Okay, we're putting it under. And then I'll do the other half in the edges. Oh my gosh, thank you. This is a pop-up note dispenser, Sophia. I will show you guys it all put together with the pop-up, like this, you know, those like 3x3 sticky notes. That's what goes in this. I'll show it put together once we get it all done. Hey, Johnny. Yeah, no problem. Hi, Nika. Or Nikan. I'm sorry if y'all, I'm always so terribly sorry if I say your names wrong. I look at the comments fast, and I am horrible at pronouncing normal words, so sometimes names even get me. So I'm so sorry if I ever say your name wrong. Is that Nikan or Nikan? I like that name. Okay, so once this is under 4, it just takes a couple minutes, you guys. We could do the other half, and then I'll start on the edges. But you do have to have like a full cure because you don't want it sticky whenever you're adding these decals. So we have all the stripes to kind of outline it today, and then we're going to put a name on there. And then I will seal all of that in. That way nothing's going to peel up, you know, as you use this. This is a pop-up note dispenser. If you stay long enough, you'll see it completely done. Right now, we're adding a layer of UV resin, so I have a smooth surface to put my decals on. So I did this half. Look at the difference in the shine. This half is done, and we still have to do this half. Okay, yay! I'm so glad I did, Johnny. Good. Okay, so let's start on the other half now. Like I said, the reason why I'm doing it half by half is because it's a curved surface. And if you don't do it that way, oh my gosh, I can't tell you how many times I've had it like spill over the edges. My Etsy shop is linked in my bio, so you can check out that from my Etsy shop. I have a bunch of stuff in there too. And honestly, if you don't see anything that you're looking for in particular, I do take custom orders. So you just message me from Etsy. Okay, let me get the rest of this spread out on this side. You don't want to get inside those little holes there where it connects with the note dispenser, like other piece, I guess. I don't know what the bottom of the note dispenser we'll call it, because then you won't be able to close it. Unless you you can go in there with like a cutting tool and get it, fix it so that you can put it back together. I've definitely had to do that before. But if we can avoid that, that would be nice. We are doing good so far without any dripping. I want to get very close, though, because I want it to be completely covered. So that's what we're working on now. Ooh, there's 76 of you guys, and thanks for those who liked it. I always appreciate the likes because it helps, like, push out the video or the live to other people who want to see it. Okay. I think this is about good. I'm going to get my heat tool again, just like we did before. Hi, Mary. We're going to use this on that side to help level it out. Sorry, I had a little bubble I had to take care of. But now we're going to get rid of any drips that were on the edges. And that one, if y'all can tell, looks good enough to put under here now. So we're going to put it underneath our lamp for a minute, and we can chit-chat while we do that. Okay, so the stuff that I applied to it, it's called UV resin. It's different from the normal 2-part epoxy that people use like on tumblers and stuff, because you don't have to mix this. It comes pre-mixed in a bottle and it cures in just a couple minutes under a UV lamp. I actually put it in a smaller bottle just because it's easier to use. Hi, Asher. Thanks for popping in. So that's how I prefer just to work with. I put everything like in a smaller container, like even my Mod Podge when I'm using it. I buy it by the gallon, but I put it in these tiny little containers. You know, it just makes it easier to use. It's cheaper to buy things in bulk, but then easier to use it if it's like in a smaller container. Hi, Blue. Okay, I did get a little resin on my glove. Always wear gloves whenever you're working with UV resin. Definitely 100% use gloves, because if you go in the sun, it's going to cure and it's going to burn you. You definitely don't want that to happen. I'm actually switching gloves now because I don't want to get it all over everything. Ooh, my favorite thing to make. I love that question. So the first thing I ever glittered as far as office supplies is a stapler and a tape dispenser. So that's still my favorite things to make for sure. Okay, I think it's almost ready for us. Look how pretty and shiny that is. So I have another one. Let me show you the difference, guys. This is another one I'm working on, and it's only been sealed with the glossy Mod Podge. So look at the difference in the shine when you add the UV resin. Doesn't it look so much prettier? Yes, you're going to see the finished product at the end because we're going to add the decals. I'm going to seal it in, and then I'm going to put it together with the little sticky notes in it, and you'll see it completely done at the end of the live. So I hope you guys can stay. But if you can't stay to the end to see it, I am going to post the recording. That way, you know, if you missed it, you can go back to the recording on my channel and then you'll see the finished product. But yep, we are definitely going to do the entire thing today and put it together. Okay, let's do the edges. We have to do the edges before we add the decals. So I think this is good to go. So when I do the edges, you have to do one side at a time on that thin little layer right there. So I'm going to try not to spill any. Oh, there's a bee in here. Did you guys see that? I have a little bee, a little bee crafting with me. Oh my gosh. Okay, it flew away. We're good. My garage door's open. It flew right in. I got distracted. Sorry, guys. I was like, what is that? Did anyone see it fly in? Oh, yeah, dipped in glass look. Yeah. All right, let me get this good. Definitely don't want it dripping, so we're going to put it right under just a couple seconds. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited that you guys are in here today. And then we got the 3 other sides to do, and the decals bring it together. I really hope you guys can stay to watch that. Probably like just a couple more minutes, we'll have the other 3 sides down. And then when you start seeing those strips go on, oh my gosh, it's the world of difference. It makes it look so good. I'm actually not sure who Melissa O'Neill is, but thank you. Hi, Jensen. Thanks for stopping in. Okay, Johnny, thanks again for coming in. Have a good day. Hi, Pink. You guys, thank you so much. Okay, so look, we got that one done. Let's move on to the next side because I am itching to get those decals on. You got to be so careful. So careful not to spill on this part. The ends are so thin. Okay, so I'm wiping it on the sides to get it all the way over. And I think we are good to go. It's so thin on the edge that I don't bother with the heat tool on the edges. Okay. Oh, okay, I will, Adele. Thank you. Yay, thank you, Pink, for subscribing. I totally appreciate you. Hi, Annabelle. Sorry, I think I missed your comment before. Oh my gosh, you guys are so awesome. Thanks for popping in again, especially if you're new, and especially for those who have been to a couple of my lives. You are amazing. Oh, Pink, you're so nice. Yes, Annabelle, you're back. Thank you. I didn't get on at the exact same time today because I had to knock out a couple things and then I actually have to go somewhere this afternoon. So I was like, oh my gosh, it's okay. We're close enough to when I got on. Hopefully, I'll see a couple familiar faces. Hey, Eamon. Ooh, crochet, Sophia. I've always wanted to learn crocheting, honestly. This goes a lot faster when I'm not on live and talking. And also when I'm not on live, I multitask. But I wanted to focus on one item today because I feel like lately when I go on live, you guys aren't seeing the finished product. So I was like, I'm going to focus on this. That way, if they stay to the end, they actually get to see it all put together and done. Because I know people like to see that. So today is the day, the good day to pop on. Because you will get to see this all put together and finished at the end. Oh, you. I'm so glad you stopped scrolling. Hi, Ellen. You guys are awesome for stopping in. I love the company while I'm crafting. Zoe, yay, you're gonna subscribe. Okay, so I do all glitter crafting, basically. There are sometimes I will do like coloring because I do like that, but most of my content is glitter office supplies mainly. Yes, if you stay to the end, Miss Cunningham, you're gonna see the whole thing all done. Ooh, okay, Colin, you want to start? Yes, I have so many tips. Honestly, the best tip I could give you is just start scrolling through my shorts because I do a bunch of different stuff there. I also have an Amazon storefront that you can get to from my link tree, and I have a whole idea board pinned with like a starter pack of stuff I recommend you get if this is something you want to start. Like it has basically, if I had to go back and start all over, that's the stuff that I would start with. All right, last side, then we can start adding the decals, guys. Oh my gosh, Kathy, thank you. Zoe subscribed, yay. Isabel, you can check out my shop for prices. It's linked in my bio. Oh no, you're running late, Johnny. Yay, thank you, Zoe. I'm so glad you're subscribed. And thank you for the likes, guys. I always appreciate that. It's really cool because I didn't realize YouTube pushed you out on the shorts. And that's how a lot of people came yesterday. So I imagine that's how some of you are coming today. Pink, I actually went to the dentist yesterday, so that's so funny. Oh, I'm so glad you chill about it, though. Britt, I'm making a pop-up note dispenser. If you stay till the end, you'll actually see it completely done. Yay, you ordered the tumblers. Yeah, that sounds about right if you got a case of them, Kathy. Yay, Dolly subscribed. Oh, yay, Miss Cunningham, you're crafting at the same time. Yay, we're crafting together. That always makes it so much more fun. Oh my gosh, thank you. So I think I'm trying to get it completely cured. I think we're good to add our decals. You don't want it sticky at all because we're adding vinyl, right? We're going to like crisp it up with all these different lines. I cut them out on my Cricut, for those of you wondering. I always get asked what size strips do I use. They are 11 inches by 0.1 inches. So if that's something like you're curious about, that is my secret measurement. That's okay, Adele. Thanks for stopping in. Yay, and Sophia's crocheting. What are you crocheting, Sophia? You got to tell us what you're crocheting and what color you're using. Oh, Zoe. I appreciate you saying that. It's not weird at all. I like reading the comments because I don't want to feel like I'm just talking to myself. And I love interacting with you all. So feel free to comment. I love it. I try to catch them. If I miss your comment, though, because I'm like trying to look at what I'm doing, just, type it in again. I'll get to it. Yay, Adele. Thank you for subscribing. Oh, granny square. Listen, that's really cool. I don't crochet, but I got a little like deck of granny square cards that I was going to like teach myself to crochet with. I just haven't had the time. Hi, Charlotte. Hi, Virginia. Is it KJ? Hi. You guys are so awesome. Yay! Another one subscribed. I love it. Okay, let's get going because I want you guys to be able to be here to see it all done. Yeah. Oh, coffee and reading. Zoe, what do you like to read? Listen, Coffee. I love coffee. Probably my favorite coffee is iced mochas. But I did do a hot mocha today because it is cold outside. Yay! Kenny subscribed. Charlotte subscribed. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Dave subscribed. Okay, you'll be back. That's fine. We're going to go ahead and start. I'm going to turn my light off. We're going to give ourselves some room. And we're going to start adding the decals to this. Yay! Thank you, Pink. Yeah, I'm so excited. You guys, thank you so much. I love the shine of the UV resin. This is a pop-up note dispenser. So right now we're about to add these decals to it. I'm going to start with the black strip because it's only one. I do use my cutting tool for this. It's just like a little X-Acto knife. Make sure it's sharp, okay? Bye, Charlotte. Thanks for stopping in. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Okay, can you guys see? Let's try to get a little closer. Here we go. Oh, the Wing Feather Saga. I'm not sure I've heard of that. Hopefully you can see. I'll try to hold it up while I'm doing this a little bit. Yay, you subscribed. Thank you, Nala. I'm trying to adjust this. Y'all, if you can't see, you're just going to have to tell me and I'll adjust it. Hi, Molly. Hi, Monkey. Okay, bye, guys. Hey, oh my gosh, we're at 100. Thanks for liking, too. Okay, so all I'm doing is peeling this. This is vinyl from my Cricut, remember? That's how I cut these out. I don't buy them anywhere. Some people think that I buy these strips somewhere. I don't. I make them. It's just easier. Yay, Monkey, you subscribed. Thank you. Oh, Sophia. Oh, okay. I'll have to look into it. Is it Toya? Hi, Toya. This is a pop-up note dispenser, Zoe. So I'm starting on the edge here. I'm going to go all the way around, except I got to go a little lower because I just noticed I was about to cover up that hole right there. And we definitely don't want that covered up because that is how you connect it back together at the end. And we don't want any issues. Okay, so straight across there. See how it crisped it up? I love that. Yay! Thank you for subscribing. Is it Blue Dud? Yes, thank you, thank you. Hi, Molly. Okay, then I take my X-Acto knife here, and you get as close to the edge as possible, and you're just gonna cut it off, the excess off. Look at that. It's looking good. So now we're gonna do the silver. Yay! Okay. Oh, Laura, thank you. I don't think I've tried the Dutch Bros coffee. Very demure, very cutesy. All right, let's do the silver. That is what we're going to do next. And I am going to make sure I'm actually going to use these thin ones that were in between what I cut because they're about the same size. And then there's no waste. Okay, you wouldn't have the Kenny yet. This part is a little tedious, but I promise if you stay to the end to see it done, it is totally worth it. All right, so I peeled that off, and now we're going to add the lines to, this is like the metal part of the pencil, the silver part. So I'm going just like before, making sure it's right underneath those holes where it connects to the bottom of the note dispenser. And we do a couple of them. Molly, thank you. Oh, yay. Okay, yeah, I forgot to do my, like, where's everyone from? So I see Tennessee, Georgia. Where do you live? I live in North Carolina. North Carolina. Yeah, where's everyone from? I love asking that. Oh my gosh, yesterday we had people from, like, I mean, all over. Different countries and everything. It was crazy. It's so fun to see. Maryland, California again, Pennsylvania. Ooh, Croatia, Michigan, England. You guys, I love it. Okay, we're taking my cutting tool. I'm moving a little slow because I was trying to keep up with comments. Yeah, it's a pencil. You didn't notice that before, Johnny? You'll see it at the end, especially when I get the lines around the, like, sharpened pencil part. I think this is long enough to do another one, so we're going to do it on this one. Tampa, Florida. Oh, I used to live in Florida, Laura. I was near Orlando, so not too far from Tampa. And then we moved up to North Carolina a couple years ago. Oops, I don't think that went on. I just ripped it. Okay, we're fixing that. That's what I get for not paying attention. This is a note dispenser that I glittered, and now we're sealing it and adding the decals. But I was chit-chatting, and I just ripped the vinyl piece I was working on. But like I told you, if you just popped in, if you stay till the end, you're going to see the complete thing. I'm going to put it together with the sticky notes. Oh, Jensen, thank you. Okay, I hope you find it again too, Pink. All right, Upper Georgia, Liverpool. Oh, Flower Puppy, thank you so much. You're so sweet. All right, let me get the other one on. I'm going to actually look what I'm doing this time so I don't break this one. So if I miss your comment, I am so sorry. See, it's okay. I have fun, though. And I always say don't panic if you make a mistake because, like, glitter office supplies, it's so forgiving. You can just, like, fix whatever it is you get messed up on. Nothing really is going to ruin it. Okay. I think we did that one now. Oh my gosh, Kenny, thank you. Oh, Czech Republic. Awesome. I'm not sure where Oxnard is in California. Is that like north, south, or central? Czech Republic is pretty far. I'm not sure who's farthest today. That might be farthest from me. Okay, this is sticking to my gloves, but we're going to go ahead and add in. I like to do a line in the center because the metal piece on pencils are ribbed. If you guys, I think you know what I'm talking about. If you look at a pencil close, they're ribbed. So you're going to want to add a line in the center, and it gives it that little detail that makes it look more like a pencil. Denmark. Yes, everyone should come to my lives more often. I love it. I just started going live, what, a week ago? I'm not keeping track at this point, but I'm still pretty new to it. So y'all should always come to my lives. Make sure you subscribe so you get notified. I love having you here while I'm getting stuff done. Okay. I got that one done. So look, the silver. So now all that's left is the little like wooden sharpened pencil part. You pulled out a pencil to look at it, Kenny? Yes. It has the ribs on it. Okay, Zoe, well, I'm so glad you stopped in. You have a good day at work. Yay, a new fan, Laura. From Los Angeles. Okay, cool. Oh, we have New Mexico. Awesome. Netherlands. You guys, we are all over again. I love it. Okay, so last but not least, before we add the name, is going to be this color. This is the color I use. It's not like I guess you could call it gold. Maybe a duller gold. It's not like a yellow gold. That's what I use around the pencil part. So I'm using the same size that I used for the others. So I'm just going to cut the edge so I can pull it up. Ooh, Wisconsin. Okay, could I make a tool set, the same glitter as the yellow hole punch? Yeah, definitely. If that's something you want, and you want me to do it for you, just go to my Etsy shop and message me, and we'll make a custom order. Okay, let's add this. This part is going to change the whole look of this. I love it. Yay, Crystal subscribed. Hi from Sweden. Wow, I love it. Okay, let us start. So now we're just outlining like the sharpened, I don't know, like the wood part of the pencil. The sharpened wood part of the pencil. Oh my gosh, you guys are so amazing. Thank you so much for the support and for stopping in. And we're so close to seeing this completely done, which I know some of you really want to see. And they look so cute with the sticky notes in them. They really do. My little strip is sticking to everything while I'm talking. Okay, so this part is a little tedious because it does involve you cutting each and every little piece to fit, but it's totally worth it. Hi, Emilio. Oh, Kenny, thank you. And then we're going to wrap this around the edge. I like to go on the edge. You don't have to. I just feel like it makes it look better, so I always bring it towards the edge. That way you don't like stop abruptly because you're still going to see the edge when it's put together. So I still can't believe there's 100 of you in here. I'm excited. Hi. You guys are so sweet. Okay, let me pay attention to what I'm doing for a minute. So I can get this on there right. It wasn't sticking how I wanted it to. There we go. It's because it keeps getting caught over here. That's okay. We are almost done. Do you guys see the difference it's making? I love it. Is it Johan? Hi. Laura, hi. We are so close. And then when you add a name, oh my gosh, super cute. I'm actually doing, I don't know if you guys saw like the thumbnail before you came on to join the live, but I'm doing a bunch of different like types of office supplies in this design today. Not all on live because I'm going to make some videos of them, but if you keep an eye on my channel, you'll see all of the different office supplies in this design. You'll see me doing them. Hey, Vari. Johan, hi. Oh my gosh, thanks, Sophia. Oh, we're talking food now. Yes, Kenny, in the background, that's a cheetah print stapler. Yep, we're actually working on a cheetah print series in my Facebook group that I have, my mentorship group. That's what we're not that one, but different glitters and different cheetahs we're working on. Okay, almost done with this. Yay, Pink, you found me again. Oh, Flower Puppy, you subscribed. You're amazing. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I can't believe. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing, y'all. And for taking your time to hang out with me. I enjoy it. If you have questions, let me know. Or you just want to chit chat, feel free to comment. Okay, going down to, there it is. The edge there. Oh, Pink Kenny, thank you. Is it Vivian? Hey, you're amazing. I don't, Pink. I've not heard of that. Okay. Look at that. Do you guys see the difference? Wait till I hold up the one, like how we started off today. Oh, I always get tongue-tied in the middle of these. Wait till I hold up an example of how we started off today compared to this. You guys are going to be like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. It looks so good with all this on there. My name's Megan. Okay. One last little bit. And then we're going to add a name. And then we seal everything in with the UV resin. Definitely seal this with the UV resin because since these strips are like so thin, they will peel up. But that is where we're at right now. Let me put this to the side. Where did I set the name we're doing? Okay. We are going to add this name. I got to get my transfer tape. And I like to put it at the bottom. So you could squeeze it in right here by like the top of the pencil, but I actually like to put it here. Like that. I like it like this. So that's where I'm going to do it. Hi, Squishy. Oh my gosh. Hey. Yes, Kenny. Yep. All right. So I've been reusing this transfer tape, so it takes me a minute to get this off. I don't like to waste it all, so I like reuse as much as possible. Okay, there we go. Got it. And then we're going to put this near the bottom. Is it Janice? Hey, I hope I said it right. Hi, Danny. And then I'm going to even this out right here. And then make sure that's good and on there before we seal everything in. What is the glitter bomb? I'm so glad you love this. Thank you. All right. And then there we go. Y'all, look at this. Let me show you what we started with if you just popped in. Let me show you. So we started with just a glitter note dispenser that was sealed with glossy Mod Podge, but no UV or anything. I told you, look at the difference it makes. It looks so good after the UV and the decals. Like, I absolutely love that. So let's finish it off. Johan, hey. Oh, no, Danny, hey. Sorry. All right. So So last little bit, we're sealing it in, and then we're going to put it together, okay? So if you've been waiting around to see this put together, that is coming soon. I'm going to put my light on again. We'll adjust so you guys can see a little bit better. And I'm going to do half and half, just like I did before, but you really got to make sure everything is pressed down. So that's what I'm doing now, because you definitely don't want the UV to get underneath anything that we just put on it. And I think I got everything ready. Actually, let me put my silicone brush under here so I can clean it off and have a fresh one. What am I holding my phone with? I actually have a ring light that I'm kind of sitting around. The ring light's in between me and what you're seeing, and my phone's like in the middle of it. So basically the phone is like, I don't know, 5 inches from my nose so that I can see your comments and make sure that it's in the screen. Hi, Alexis. Yeah. Yes, Danny, thanks for joining. Yes, it is a pencil. It's a pencil design. I got to seal it in, and then I'll show you it all put together. I have a whole bunch of stuff that I'm going to end up adding these decals to. Keep an eye out for my shorts, because I'm going to turn that process into shorts, so I have some that I can post. But this one, I was like, I'm going to go ahead and do this live because I think y'all would like to see it. Hey, Abby. Okay, so hopefully this is good to go now. You guys get to see the satisfying peel. See how easy that comes off if you cure it on the brush? All right, let me move that out of the way. And let's go ahead and get this done. I'm going to start, I think, on this side because it has a lot of the little pieces, and I want to make sure they get sealed. You have the same light? Oh, you mean, okay, you have the same ring light. Nice. Okay, that's a good idea. Yeah, overhead. Yep. Because I feel like I don't really have something I could attach an overhead like arm to, or I would try that. So this setup right now works for me. I like it. I have, what are they? Little LEDs on the shelves above me so that there's like more light. And that's how I try to get my lighting okay. Hi, Danny. I don't know what you mean by bolt. Okay, so we're going to spread this out. Remember, you got to not get into that little hole right there. You know, I might have to, I hope I didn't get in there, but I feel like it's so hard not to. So sometimes I might have to use my little X-Acto knife to clean it out if we can't get it put together. But we'll find out. All right, let me get all this on. It's like the last step. We're so close to seeing this all together. So close to seeing it all done. Okay, and we do have to do the edges again too because we wrapped it around, but only 2 of the 4 edges this time. Okay. I think, sorry if I'm missing your comment. I'm trying to look at this without it running. Let me do an eye level. All right, I need to do the heat tool. I did it off camera this time. Here, let me. Oh, I just knocked the camera. Sorry, guys. I see a little bubble that I don't want to. There we go. I think I popped it. I was like, I really don't want that to cure with a bubble on it. That would not be good. All right, I'm putting it under. Kenny, if you go onto my Etsy shop, it's linked in my bio. You can see prices. All right, this is gonna need a minute. And I'm gonna switch gloves because I got some on my gloves. And I don't like to work with it all over my gloves because I don't want it to get everywhere. All right. Swapping gloves. Guys, I ran out of pink gloves. So I'm going to have to do 2 blue gloves. Oh my gosh, it's been a long time since I've had matching gloves. Netherlands. That's okay. Hi, Tipley. I'm actually putting on the same color gloves, y'all. This hurts my heart. I have some more coming in today. They just haven't been delivered yet. All right, let's get this on so we can finish up and you guys can see it all together. Y'all, when you take off gloves and try to put on another glove, it's always harder, right? All right, we got it. Now we probably can work on the other side. Yep, that one looks good. So let's do the bottom part. Everything looks good on that. Nothing popped up, so that one side is good to go. So I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I always say a generous amount of UV resin, but if you're just starting, you might want to kind of do not so much at a time and just do 2 layers until you get the hang of it not dripping, because nobody likes to sand. At least no one I know likes to sand. So I always try to just get it right the first time, though sometimes it's inevitable. All right. Yeah, I don't blame you not matching socks. I like 2 different colored gloves because it's fun, and then I feel like it's memorable. Like, people are like, oh yeah, that's that lady that wears 2 different gloves. Thanks for the hearts. All right, let's get this all spread out. Almost done. I'm so excited to put it together for you guys. So excited. We are so close. I got to make sure. I'm going to look at it eye level again. Bear with me. We're going to do the heat tool now. Whoop. And let me look at it eye level again. I think it looks okay. So we're going to put it under here to finish curing the top. And then we have 2 sides to do. You're driving to the dentist, Pink? Hey, Allison. Hey, Leah. Hey, Christina. Oh my gosh. Hey. Thank you so much for popping in. I imagine, are most of you from, was it, do they call it For You on YouTube? The For You page from the shorts? Hey, Leah. Hi, Lisa. We're making a pop-up note dispenser. I glittered it to look like a pencil, and now we are adding UV resin to seal it in, and then I'm going to put it all together. Hi, Danny. Hi, Venus. You guys, thanks for saying hi. And now we're just curing this completely, and then I'll do the 2 sides, and like I said, we'll put it together. I hope I didn't get any UV resin in those little holes, because then we'll have to work a little bit to get it together. I use this when I do that. And then I mean, it's fine. It just takes an extra step, you know. But we got to make sure this is good and cured before we put anything together. But look how good it's looking. I do have the sides I'm going to do. Just 2 sides. Squishy, yeah. Oh my gosh, because I have 4 kids, so I love doing like teacher presents for them. So yeah, I hope they enjoy everything they get. Oh, yay, Lisa. Yep, just a couple more minutes, you'll see everything. I just don't want this to be sticky at all, so I'm really taking my time under the light. Normally, I move quicker and just set it outside to finish curing, but since we're on live and I want you guys to see the final thing, I'm trying to make sure it's good and cured under the lamp. Okay, so since we have the vinyl pieces over the edges here, I do have to do another layer on that. Yes, Britt, I have done a light switch cover, but I'm going to do another one shortly so that I can make a video. That's on my list of videos to make. But yeah, I've done that before. But I'm going to do it again. So now that's all sealed in, and we'll hold the lamp there for just a second. I think the most unique thing that I've glittered is the hatchet in the background. Do y'all see that back there? Well, it's behind the stapler. I don't know if you really can see it. Hey, Jeanette. Thanks for popping in. All right, so that I don't have to hold this, I'm going to set this on the side. We'll put this like this, and set this so that it can sit there without me holding it. That's why I like this lamp, because I use this little like handle as a kickstand. Oh, you're saying this could get the UV lamp? I just got a stand in from a place called Tumbler Shields. They sent it to me, so I have to put it together. But yeah, I'm super excited. Super excited to get a stand for this. But yeah, my hatchet, it's buried, but I don't know if you guys can see it in the background. It says cute but fierce. All right. Hopefully that side's good. Now let's do the other side so we can put this together. This is our last side. And you all got to see the whole process of adding all the decals and the UV resin. Which it's been a lot of fun, so thank you. I've definitely enjoyed my time doing this with y'all. Okay, that looks good to go. Gonna hold it for just a second before I prop it up. Thank you, Jeanette. You're amazing. You guys are amazing. Okay, just a quick second. Give it like a minute and then we'll put it together because we're basically done. For those who came in a little late, this is what we started off with today, and then now it looks like that. Crazy difference. Crazy difference. Hi, Coastal. Oh my gosh, you subscribed, Leah. Thank you. I appreciate you. All right, let's get this one all cured. I'm like so anxious to get it put together to show you guys. Let's get it all done. Has anyone seen what I look like, Isabel? Have I gone live? I don't know if I've gone live with my face, but in some of my videos, I do show my face. Mostly I don't, though. But yeah, I have put my face in videos. So if you scroll through them, I'm sure you're bound to see my face somewhere. Yes, Kenny, we're almost to the end. You have to make sure it's not sticky at all so it doesn't mess up, but we're so close. Actually, while this is on the lamp, I'll go get the bottom to it and the sticky notes. Let me grab that real quick. Don't go anywhere. Okay. So this is the bottom. I'm sure you guys have seen this. That little piece there is so they pop up. And let me get the sticky notes. We'll do pink. Actually, tell me, do you want to see pink or blue sticky notes? I grabbed the pink, but I do have blue too. Hi, Angie. You can't imagine having 4 kids. Oh, you almost died. Yeah, my youngest 2 boys, they're 6 and 4, and they're nonverbal and autistic. So I definitely have my hands full, but I, wouldn't have it any other way. You love the progress. Oh, pink. I see 1 pink, 1 blue, 2 pinks. Okay, do we want blue or pink sticky notes, guys? I'm seeing pink. I'm seeing pink. I think that might be where we land on, unless somebody changes my mind and starts typing in blue. Okay, cool. Because look, when you use the sticky notes, remember, you got to use the ones that are the accordion. You see what I mean? Like that. That's the only way the pop-up works. Okay, I definitely think the pink is winning. Hey, Farah. I don't think I saw your name earlier. Yay, you guys, thanks so much for voting. Oh, I saw a couple blues pop up. I think I'm gonna do the pink. That's what we're doing. Okay, the moment we've been waiting for so long. You guys are so patient. But I think it's completely cured, so we are good. Let's turn that lamp off. Let's get this so we can see better. And let's put it together. Okay, so moment of truth to see if I actually didn't get resin inside those little areas so that it'll actually snap in place. All right, so when you put these in, make sure you only get 1 sticky note. And I'm going to put it facing that way at first, but I'll show you how it pulls out if you want. And then literally these just pop right into place. So you got to center it so it's not covering up the holes. And then we're just going to pop it right in. Yes, I didn't cover it with the UV. Okay, so do you see this? It's all done. And then I'll show you how it works. You just pull it up and then it'll flip to the bottom. But yep, that's what it looks like when it's all done. So thank you for waiting till the end so you could see this. Yep. All done. I think that's all I'm going to do on this live. But hopefully I can go live again tomorrow. You guys, thank you so much. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Yeah, I love this. Such a big difference compared to how we started, right? All right. I am going to hop off here because I do need to be somewhere. But I hope, hi, Karen. I hope that I see you all again. I'm going to try to pop on tomorrow and we'll do something fun with glitter again. All right. You guys are awesome. I'll see you later. Bye. Bye, Leah. Bye, Tenley. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Kenny. You have an amazing day too. Bye, Farah. Bye, Sophia. Bye, Leah. You guys are awesome. Thanks for the support. Thank you, Johnny. All right. I'm really going now. Bye. Have a good day. Thank you. Toodles. Thanks, Virginia. Bye.